Hi, my name's Chris Dale. Today we're in Alberta, Edmonton, and we're at the Loyal Edmonton Regiment Museum. This is just like the main hallway here. Some uniforms to try on. There's two main exhibit rooms. One's through there, and there's a First World War one up here. But do stick with us with this video because later on we get shown backstage or behind the scenes. They've got some quite amazing stuff going on. This is obviously a very recent uniform from Iraq, is it, or something? Cleric there. The museum is open to the public, but there's nobody else here apart from me and my family. Okay, let's go and have a look around the galleries themselves before we go behind the scenes. So I believe this is the First World War room. Machine guns here, we've got Vickers. Oh, German MM056, is it? Lewis gun. And it's up Lee Enfield here. Nice. Everything you'd expect from a good museum, lots of information, photos, artifacts. Okay, let's see the other gallery. And this is the main gallery for the Regimental Museum. Griesbach. Here's his uniform. Pretty impressive medal display. That's the regimental ram's head. Regimental menu card holder. All the battle honours there. Somme, Vimy Ridge, Passchendaele. A Russian magazine. Brendan, water. That's from Korea, presumably. This is a great collection. Bayonets. Oh, the Enfield 4 spike bayonet, horrible thing. Small regimental museum. This is an insane firearms collection. And downstairs, we'll see later, they got more. Second World War uniform, obviously. Oops, oh, reflections horrible, aren't they? There we are, yeah. The Loyal Edmonton Regiment. Regimental Piper, that'll be First World War.
Are you here for a few minutes now? Yeah. Would you like to see a little bit of our regimental efforts?
The First World War.
Oh, just crazy stuff over the years, you know, load of coincidences, bits of family history. And
Oh, yeah?
but this is crazy, the collection of firearms
Yeah.
you got.
Yeah, and so we've been kind of really in operation for about 40 years now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
And there's recently been some new legislation and stuff in Canada where a lot of things such as pistols and so on and so forth, you're no longer legally allowed to own. So there's two options. One, you can either set it to the
Canadian secrets.
What's that?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. That one is live, so
really
just don't
gas
drop
mask.
it. I'm kidding. Yeah, you got it?
Yeah, they're heavy.
Yeah, so the idea with this, that lever there,
Yeah.
it wants to spring open. And once it springs open,
Yeah, so you pull this.
yeah, so your safety idea, if I may, So guys, if you wanted to throw a hand grenade, what you would do, this lever right here wants to spring open. That's why you have this safety pin in here. If I'm gonna get ready to throw it, I would cup it over here like this, then I could pull that out. Now it's ready to go. So as soon as I lose contact with my hand on the grenade, it's now gonna start a 5-second timer because this is gonna spring open. It starts that 5-second timer, and that'll give me enough time to throw it. It goes through the air, it's a safe enough distance away from me that it's not gonna hurt me. So that's how it would work.
Wow.
Yeah.
How heavy is that?
That's not too. Once again, it's empty. You can see it's empty there. It's maybe only 2 pounds, so it's
It's
3
heavy.
pounds, 4 pounds.
So are these squares, are they the shrapnel?
At least the large storage area.
It's a Milmac cup.
Good of a firearms there.
I like it.
Oh yeah, different rounds. Can't believe he's showing us around all this.
Yeah, well, you seem to have a magical mission in life that opens doors. And
It seems to be the case, doesn't it, mate?
it's good. I think, military museum, sure I'll go, but, there'll be one or two things I find interesting. But
And then we find
with
this.
you,
This is crazy. Lewis gun, MG42. Whoa. What's next?
So there's, when we come up, just watch out. There's a little secret step, right?
Sure,
So,
yeah.
so just high enough to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, this kind of this is kind of your interest, similarly different effects of it. It sounds so big call because apparently, as I've heard different sources, this type of uniform you have to line up. So you weren't issued it, and it's tailored specifically for you. Very occasional that you'll actually wear it. Their office is just across the way from us, and they had the world visit back in 1938. And so these were worn for that. So
There's
that's
the
good.
guys that ride the horses and then get off and
Yeah,
the gun stuff.
you might be thinking, man, I think these guys are mainly just horses. The Prussians were very so. Depending if you were in a trench, or you would have different intelligence looking at what units are right in front of you, and so if you'd find out it's Prussians, you're in for a tough time, that sort of thing. Right?
This amazing collection.
Yeah, and you got pickle hubs down here as well.
I mean, I've seen stuff like this, but always behind glass, but never
I know
close.
it's neat to see it. Neat.
Here, do you want me to take your coat?
And we just set this off display here. This is actually the family's been great. They often come. They've been on battlefield tours with us and everything. With Sergeant Chester McGowan. Now, what's so incredible actually that cap you see is the same one in the photograph there.
Oh, yeah.
These are his medals and that's his uniform.
Cool.
During 1918, that same battle we were talking about, that machine gun where it got the bullets that were getting pinned down. He was trying to lead a group of guys across. The Germans launched a counterattack. So as he was lying there severely wounded, the Germans overran the position, and then one of their soldiers, worried that some of these Canadian wounded might grab their rifle and start shooting them in the back, came around with a bayonet and started executing these. But what had happened, because he was bleeding so heavily, he the German came up to him and thought he was dead, and so passed on. Right? Because then he ended up having 5 children. And now there are 25 grandchildren of him, and that sort of thing, right? So you can see, a lot of people wouldn't be here without him, right? So, yeah.
Could survive being
Yeah.
shot in the head.
I know, it's quite remarkable. They were known as battle dress.
Yeah, it was
So-
like a jacket that the
This is a Jaeger shack.
Let me show you this. So this is actually an artillery one. 3rd World Canadian Artillery, 1st Division. This guy fought in Italy.
Yeah.
So it's probably, you got the different rank, right? Like, so if they're an
The
NCO,
lights
it would
here.
be up here, like that's sergeant. But look down at the bottom of the cuff. Normally, if it's something like leading the parade, it's probably, as you said, sergeant major, or sometimes a regimental sergeant major. And now, guys, with Google Lens, I don't know if you've used it much, but you take a photo, you upload it on Google, it'll tell you what you're looking at. So they got Chris or something like that.
Well, there we go. That was the Loyal Edmonton Regiment Museum. What did you think of that? I mean, I say it all the time with these videos. That was amazing. Wasn't expecting this in a small regimental museum in Edmonton, and yet what we saw back back behind the scenes there was absolutely incredible. And they was been so welcoming and so helpful and so nice here. Yeah, I really recommend you come here. There's a couple of other visitors just turned up, which is great. But yeah, great museum in a beautiful old building as well. Thanks now, hope you enjoyed this video. Check out the rest of the videos on my channel, maybe like and subscribe if you enjoyed them, because I've got plenty more of these, and hopefully there's plenty more to come. Bye now.